Good morning, my word nerds. How are you, my sweet friends? Thank you for being here on the replay, if that's where you are at. My name is Christine. I am a member of the Perry Girls, and each and every weekday morning, I bring you a new and exciting word of the day for you to add to your vocabulary so that you can sound SMARTICLES. That's right. We are making your vocabulary, oh wow, I got a little bump in my hair today, making your vocabulary a little bit bigger, one word at a time. And the word of the day scope has some really big news for 2017, you guys. Good morning, Darcy. How are you, my sweet friend? So yeah, I got some big news, you guys, yesterday, but I can't share it quite yet. As soon as it's ready, I promise to share it with you, but I'm really, really excited about it. It has to do with the Perry Girls and the word of the day. We're going to take a big step. I'm super excited, you guys. Okay, so anyway, good morning, John. Okay, so today's word of the day, if you are ready. This is a fun one. I'm really proud of this one, you guys. A sycophant. Now, I'm sure you've heard someone called a sycophant or referred to as a sycophant. But now you get to know how to spell it and what its true definition is. So, sycophant. S-Y-C-O-P-H-A-N-T. Kind of like elephant. P-H-A-N-T. S-Y-C-O-P-H-A-N-T. Sycophant. And a sycophant is a person who acts nice to gain advantage. So, what does that mean? That means that if you've got someone who's coming up to you and being all friendly with you for the first time, and they've never been nice to you before, they didn't even know your name, you didn't even know they existed, and all of a sudden they're being like your best buddy, your best pal, your best friend. Come December 23rd, you find out they want something from you, right? They wanted you to get their tax forms ready sooner, or they wanted you to get them a Christmas present, or they wanted you to do something for them. Or if a boy is nice to a girl in order to get to her best friend, or takes a girl to a dance in order to take her to a hotel room, even though he didn't really like her, but he just wanted to be able to say that he had done that. Yeah, all kinds of like instances where you can think of where someone would do something really nice for someone, but only for their own personal gain. They're really not interested in what they are doing that's nice. They're just looking at the end game, right? And they're telling themselves that the ends justify the means. That's a sycophant. So again, how do we spell sycophant? S-Y-C-O-P-H-A-N-T. Sycophant. And a sycophant is a person who acts nice in order to gain an advantage. Okay? So that is what a sycophant is. Big, fun, exciting word. I hope you have fun using that one today. It's okay to call someone a sycophant, but remember, my word nerds, words can be weapons. So let's not use it as a weapon. If we see somebody acting like a sycophant, we could potentially say, you know, your behavior is seeming a lot like someone who would be considered a sycophant, so you may want to tone that down a little. And then they'll look at you and say, well, what is a sycophant? But if you just walk by and go, oh my God, you're such a sycophant, that's going to sound more like an insult, and they're probably not going to want to have a dialogue with you or ask you, can we be one? You can be a sycophant. Good morning, Jenny Lee. I don't know if you want to be a sycophant, though. I mean, I guess it could be considered a good thing to be a sycophant as long as the advantage that you're looking to gain is also a positive one. I can't think of any positive sycophant examples. Can you guys? I'm open. I am totally open to being proven wrong. You know that about me, guys. You want to prove me wrong, you can prove me wrong. Hey, Scout Definition. Oh, votes. I see what you're saying, John. Okay, so John is in the middle of a competition on Facebook. If you go to the Congress, C-O-N-G-R-E-S-S, go to Congress Facebook page. The American Payroll Association has a Congress every year, and my friend, word nerd John Hunt, and your friend too, hi, is here, right? He's down here, and he is in one of the bands that is competing in this Congress thing that we're doing. So Congress is in May, and there's a competition leading up to it. So if you go onto your Facebook and you type in the search bar, Congress, C-O-N-G-R-E-S-S, and you find the American Payroll Association's Congress Facebook page, you will find 5 payroll rock bands and their debut cover albums on that page, and they're looking for people to vote as to which one is the best. And our good friend, hey Coco, thank you so much for being here. And our good friend John Hunt, down here in the comments, is on one of the bands. He's on the De Minimis Dragons band. All black leather, very heavy metal looking. So, go out on your Facebook page, find Congress, and give our friend John De Minimis Dragons. If you don't know what he looks like, just look for De Minimis Dragons and give them a vote. There's also a really cute one called Hypo. There's another one called Money Pool. So yeah, there's a couple of really cute ones out there. So there's your plug, John. Now, was John being a sycophant? Today's word of the day is sycophant. Was John being a sycophant by asking me to promote him? No, because he's not doing me a favor. And I'm not doing him a favor in order... Oh, thank you. I'm not doing him any favors in order to gain an advantage. We're just being nice to each other. So that's not really a sycophant thing, John. So a sycophant thing, for John's example, would be if he were to go around at Congress and give everybody candy and say, I'll give you candy if you vote for me. So that's him being nice in order to gain an advantage. That wouldn't be considered so terrible, I guess. Most of the time, though, when you use the word sycophant, S-Y-C-O-P-H-A-N-T, sycophant, you're usually using it in a negative term. But in that case, if you're handing out candy to get people to vote for you, that could be considered being a sycophant for a good reason, as long as you're being voted for something, positive. So it's not really, it could be considered bribery, but it's also considered being a sycophant. Acting nice in order to gain an advantage. So that is the word sycophant. Are you in the driveway? I am not in the driveway. How much to promote my YouTube video? Free! If I see your YouTube video and I think it's amazing, I'll just tell everybody to go watch it. I don't charge anything. Friendship is free. So yeah, just join the Word Nerds. Our hashtag is #WordNerds. Here on Periscope, I do a word of the day each and every weekday morning at about the same time, somewhere between 8 and 8:30 Pacific time. And I have some really big news coming in the next couple of weeks. It has to do with Perry Girls. Our tiny little word of the day scope is kind of being picked up by a big group. About it, we're going to take word of the day to a whole nother level in 2017. All right, so thank you for being here. Be good to yourselves, be good to one another, have fun with the word sycophant. Coco Prankster, all right, I will check you out for sure today while I'm not busy at work. I do have a day job, sorry, but I'll take a peek. All right, so follow me here on Periscope, and I'll call you out tomorrow if I think your YouTube is super fabulous. Sound like a plan? All right, so have fun with sycophant. Be a sycophant if you want to, but do it in a really good way. If you're into being a sycophant in a bad way, just don't tell me, because that way I won't judge you. All right? All right. Again, be good to yourselves, be good to one another. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with another amazing word of the day. Until then, mwah! Bye now.